Developing of Assessments and Taxation misses a big deadline, failing to send out tax notices to property owners in time. This morning, taxpayer and CEO of OpenTheBooks.com, Andrzejewski, joining us live to weigh in on what happens now. Adam, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Megan.
So this means over 100,000 families could be paying too little for their property taxes. Good news for them, not so much for the state's revenue.
Yeah, and nobody knows the impact of this. Are all 107,000 families right there in Baltimore City? Are they in Prince George's County? Are they sprinkled as a random sample across the entire state? Nobody knows the impact right now. This is a transparency problem. Look, we did the math on this, Megan, and 107,000 families on the assessment which they didn't get, which was mandated by state law. The department says that amounts to an increase of $250 million worth of tax revenue. That's $2,300 per family. They're definitely going to appeal this. And if they appeal it, it's our understanding they'll win because the state missed their statutory deadline.
Is there any situation where those families would then have to, in turn, pay back what they originally did owe?
Well, stay tuned. I mean, the state legislature is probably going to kick in here, and they're probably going to try to come up with an after-the-fact law to force those families to pay the increased assessment. But this is a state department that has run into, this assessment and taxation department. They've run into problems with their assessments in the past, and people need to know in advance of what they pay. They need to know their assessment so they can battle it. You got 45 days to appeal it.
That's a problem that this has happened before. How does this happen, Adam? How is there not rules and guidelines and deadlines that you need to follow? I mean, I know we would have to pay our taxes by a deadline.
Yeah, look, there has to be accountability. There has to be consequences when this level scale, 1 out of every 7 assessments this year across the entire state, they missed their statutory deadline. It wasn't mailed out. And so, look, there has to be accountability. Michael Higgs, he's the director of assessments and taxation. He makes $160,000. We looked at his payroll all the way back to 2017. He was getting $10,000 a year pay hikes. The top lawyer, Jeffrey Cohen, he makes $150,000. There has to be accountability at the agency.
And he might very well deserve that salary as long as the job is getting done. Adam, we appreciate you drawing attention to this. Thank you.
Thank you.